Tonight, we're going to do a pork tenderloin. And they had these beautiful little pork tenderloins. You can see, really 2 pieces right here. They had these gorgeous little pork tenderloins this afternoon at Sam's. So they were very reasonable. In fact, the pork, all the pork was really reasonable. And you can buy a large loin. You cut them up in pork chops. But tonight, we're going to do this tenderloin. And we're gonna start off by making a simple rub. So I've got all my big spices. I use a lot of spice, so I do buy them in bulk, so don't fault me for that. Sometimes, though, when I really want a special spice, I go to Penzeys or the Spice Company. Anyway, back to this. This is gonna be a quick rub. You're going to see that I've got, in a bowl, I've got onion powder. So we start off with that. We're gonna add a little bit of ground cumin, and this is not rocket science. So each time we use something, you can modify it to meet your needs, the needs of your family. There's gonna be a little bit of chili powder in here. I love the chili powder from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and use that. But tonight, we're not gonna do anything special. We're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of cayenne pepper in it. And I'm gonna make a spicy barbecue sauce in a little bit. I wanna show you something else too. This is, I'm sure you've seen it on the internet, crispy chili oil. I can go to the Asian store and I get fried chili paste. It is great. I would put that in there, but it's gonna be too spicy with the other spices that I'm gonna use. But I use this on baked potatoes, I use it on steaks, I use it on everything. And it's very reasonable. It's chilies and oil. So go to your Asian store and try that. Then I'm gonna put some granulated garlic. I like the granulated garlic, back to my texture thing. It's a little bit better than the powdered garlic, I find. Then we are going to add some more heat to this. We're gonna put some black pepper in there. So we've got cayenne, we've got black pepper, and as I said, I'm not using the chili oil or the chili paste. Then I've got some sea salt, and we're gonna put that in there. So we've got that all mixed all together. We're gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna sneeze here in a second because that black pepper just went up my nose. Now you're gonna get your hands mixed up in this, so do not worry about it. Always make sure your hands are clean. You saw me wipe my hands off a second ago after I handled that meat. I'm gonna go ahead and so this will adhere to this meat. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil. And I know some of you go, oh, you know, the smoke is not gonna penetrate the meat. Yes, the smoke will, even with the olive oil, so do not worry about that. So we're gonna rub these 2 pieces of meat like that, get them all situated with some olive oil, and then we're gonna take our rub and we're going to sprinkle this liberally over this meat, and then we're gonna massage it in and make sure all of it's covered. I can smell that cumin, I smell the chili powder, I smell that garlic, of course. You know I love garlic. Garlic is one of the food groups, I believe. Yes? No? Maybe? So we're gonna get it all nice and covered and coated. And then Mark has the smoker on what temperature, Mark? 250? 250, 225, and we'll be ready to go with this in a second. We're gonna put it on. We use a ThermPro thermometer. And you wanna make sure your pork gets up to about 155. That way, you have no problems. When we slice this, we'll slice it in nice pieces, and then we'll serve it with that barbecue sauce. You can find the barbecue sauce recipe at www.cabeuser.wordpress.com. So stop in, visit, and do that barbecue sauce. Little Jack Daniels in it, bam. Good, talk to you later.